Welcome to Little Words Project. I'm here with Adriana Carrick, who
You forgot my name. I'm trying not to laugh.
is Adriana with one N, and she is current. I made up for my Carrick mistake.
That was good makeup.
I'm used to your maiden name,
Which is Body.
Yes.
Which was better.
Yes.
But
we forgive you.
don't get
Go.
married, girls.
So we're here to talk about her company. I'm so excited to be working with them. I've basically grown up going to trade shows with Latico and met Adriana through that when I was, I think, like 15.
I don't even know.
No, 23.
I haven't known you for 8 years, Liv. You feel like it's been... It's been 4 years. No, it's been a long time. But we met at a trade show. That was our first meeting.
Yes.
And you were just like a little butterfly flying around all the booths.
Yeah.
Like meeting people, being friendly. And then we became friends. And then I'm obsessed with Latico. I have all Latico bags. Current
Dad.
And your dad. I do love your dad too.
Okay, so tell me about you. Enough about me.
Yeah. So I'm Adriana, as she said. I am the founder and CEO of Little Words Project, which is all about inspiring kindness in the female world. So what we do is we put different inspirational words on each of our bracelets. The idea is to wear those words for as long as you need that bit of inspiration, and then to pass them on one day to someone who needs it more. So really cute pay it forward concept. And then the best part is that each one has a number on the back of the tag, and that number is unique to that bracelet. So you'll actually use that number to register the bracelet on our mobile app or website, so that when you do pass them along, you can actually track and see where they go. So really sweet way to kind of see that kindness and how your single act of kindness continues to affect people.
The best idea, and I've been wearing my Fearless one.
You've had
now
your Fearless
like
one for like 4 years.
But I wear it when I need strength and power, and you're supposed to pass the words on once you feel like you've gotten that word and it's like in your bloodstream.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We're always going to feel like we need that word, but if you've met someone who needs it just a little bit more,
Right.
doesn't that just make you feel really good that you can be the one to pass it on and like make them feel better? And I've had so many stories where people tell me that they finally gave their bracelet away and they feel like they're naked without it, they miss it so much, but that person really needed it, and like that moment is so impactful. And like, I don't know, in this world that we live in, we need to constantly be spreading kindness. I know that you also struggled with bullying growing up. I grew up dealing with so much negativity from other girls. I grew up in a really just tough environment where girls were catty and mean, and I always felt like I didn't belong or like I was on the outs. So I started making these bracelets for myself when I was younger, just to kind of inspire myself to keep going and believe in myself and be grateful and have strength and all that good stuff. And then when I got to college, I joined my sorority and I finally found a sisterhood. I started creating the bracelets for my chapter at the College of New Jersey. I was a DZ. Go DZ, go green and blue. I almost said green and pink and green. Oh my God. Anyway, what was that you just did?
I just was trying to do the sorority sign.
Do they do that?
I don't know, I dropped my sorority. I literally,
I don't know what if you're the one for So we did, I made the bracelets for the girls and we started passing them amongst ourselves. So someone would pass luck before a test or love after a breakup, and it was just a really sweet way to kind of keep the love circulating amongst the girls. And once I graduated, I saw they were still doing it. They were still passing the bracelets along, and I basically asked them, straight up, I was like, would any of you mind? Because this became such a symbol of sisterhood for us, these little bracelets, that it was like so iconic, Delta Zetas, if you were having these bracelets on. I asked them if I could bring this to the masses. Like, what would they think? Because I felt like sisterhood should be for every woman and not just this one chapter. But it's true. And so they all came back, and as I expected, they were so supportive. They were like, Adriana, this was your thing. You started it. You brought it here. Like, go change the world. And it was really, it was really nice. I was actually weirdly voted most likely to change the world by my sorority when I was in college. It was like my superlative. It's kind of fun. Yeah.
What?
I know, that was cool. That was like, I think about that sometimes and I'm like, damn, that was a cool, like, and I don't think that I'm necessarily changing the world. Like, I've changed so much, but I do. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I do feel like if we all just took a second to think about someone else, right, for a second, or give that girl, the new girl in town or school or on campus or at work, give that new girl a second chance. Give her a chance before you start bonding with the other women in the office about her, you know, by talking shit, or before you just judge her for something you don't know nothing about. Like, everyone deserves a chance to have a friend and to be, you know, have someone be kind to them, and that's what I wanted to do with this brand.
Major moves are Nordstrom. You did something with Nike recently.
Yeah, we've been working with Nike.
I would be lying if I said I don't think of you when I look at my little words too. And like, I hope that everyone, when you guys, you know, get your little words too, you think of this conversation, because it's not even about like the kindness that's being spread through these, but it's also about like your stories traveling with every bracelet.
Yeah. Everyone's story travels with every bracelet, which is so cool. Like, you put the power into the bracelet. You bring positive power to these words, and then when you pass them on, the power goes with it. Right. So it can bring, you know, go to someone else. And I just think it's such a sweet. And you can track it. I know. That's really fun. We have an app, which is really cool. You don't ever have to give yours away. Liv has had one of hers for 4 years, but she's passed along a lot of them, which is why I was like, we need to just work together, because then this way you can just be a conduit and just start passing bracelets to as many different people, because we want this out in the world as much as possible. And on the wrists of people who really need it most, and who better than Liv to find those people. No. Liv will find the right person on the street that needs this bracelet. I know that for a fact.
Trust me, you know I'm going to find them.
You know it. Also shop us online at littlewordsproject.com. Liv will have a code to share with you as well. And then the personal person, my Instagram is Adriana Carrig, and I haven't been on as much because I'm like really trying to center myself for this new year and figure out like what's the direction I'm going to take. But I do have the tendency to sometimes be inspirational on there. So
she's always inspirational and has a really, am I allowed to say handsome husband?
Yeah.
Is that weird? Really hot. She has a really hot husband.
He's not, okay. Oh, he's
her husband.
Right.
And a really cute dog.
He's definitely. I have a wonderful, supportive family, which is above all else what matters the most. And Liv apparently has a crush on my husband. So we found that one out now.
No,
Bill.
okay. Anyways, this is how Little Words brings us together.
Yes.
And thank you so much for all of this.
Thank you.
And I want to talk to you more probably on stories, and we'll save it in like a Little Words highlight on stories, but I want to like go over like tips for female entrepreneurs, like tips for dealing with the bullies, and how to like uplift yourself and how to be an uplifter. That's my word. I
love that, and that's exactly. We actually started a nonprofit too, which I should mention, called The Block, which is a collegiate-based nonprofit. So great for the girls that are looking for that special home away from home on their college campuses. It's a curriculum-based thing, so we would provide you with all the tools that you need to host your own on-campus club, essentially, where you're teaching principles of self-love, of kindness, of confidence, of leadership, and essentially we would need we need plenty of girls, campus, college, nationwide, wherever you are. If you go to college and you are a female or a male, listen, we don't discriminate, but primarily females. If you're looking for a way to bring a home away from home to your college campus for both you and your friends, or just whatever it might be, reach out to us, because we're always looking for new ambassadors to join our family. And it's a really fun little way to, like we said, like deal with the negativity that life will bring you, because it will happen. And I dealt with it. My bullying stories, they continued through college. Like, I dealt with it up until, I never entered the real workforce because I started this right after school. But it continued, and that's how like, it's a female thing that we have to meet head on, and we have to be strong, and we have to acknowledge that it's happening, and we have to seek out nice people. Like, this human being is a true nice girl, and we call ourselves the Nice Girl Gang too, so she is a true member of the Nice Girl Gang.
I'm honored.
And all of you who follow her, I feel, must be as well, because she is always spewing kindness and positivity, and so that always attracts like. So keep in touch with us. Liv is going to be sporting and repping Little Words Project for the next forever, hopefully.
For the next eon.
For the next lifetime. So if you have any question about Little Words Project, she's your girl, and then feel free to connect with us as well.
Love you.
Love you.
You're the best. Let's change the world.
Be nice.
Cheers. Bye. Yo, that was sick.